Trying to make sure my Wi-Fi is right. Yo, what's going on, Plug family? Y'all got me, you got Jason in the back, and then we also have a guest coming on here shortly. Let me try to get her on here. Today we're going to talk about affirmations and positive self-talk. So let me go ahead and try to pull her up. All right. If you guys are watching this, let me know how you guys are feeling. Drop a comment if you guys can see this, if you guys can hear me well. Hold on. Wish I had some music in the background. Low key, can you put like some, you can put on something lo-fi or whatever. Yeah, whatever you want. Okay. Let me see. How do you do this? What's going on, Preston? All right, I'm waiting on Shay to jump on.
It takes a while.
Huh?
Second. She has to get on and then request.
I sent her an invitation.
Oh, okay.
Preston, you doing all right, man? How's everything going on your end, bro? I know you're grinding right now. I sent her an invitation. I'm waiting. What's going on? I see you showing up. All right, guys, I'm waiting. Okay, do I request? She said, does she have to request?
Yeah, she can request it.
Yeah, try to request it. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I got you. All right, here, I'm about to bring you up.
What's happening, y'all?
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening? Hey, what's going on? Shoot. Jordan and Preston. How y'all feeling?
Man, we doing good. We just sitting here, just vibing it out, talking about some of our goals and stuff, and just things that's been going on. But, I looked up and realized, I was like, oh, man, I got to go live. I said, I want to bring up a familiar face and, somebody new that hasn't been able to speak. And, you came to mind, and I knew you was one of the people that had something to share. So I wanted to kind of bring you up to kind of talk about something I know you're strong in, which is, positive energy, positive self-talk, just spirituality, just things that you believe in. And just, I just wanted to bring you on so you can kind of share that stuff.
Yes. So what questions do you have? Do I start with my journey? Well, I can start with my journey, right?
Yeah, just talk about this mainly, who you are, saying what you do, and just kind of, what you feel like you were placed into this world for, and then we'll just kind of bounce off of that.
Okay, most definitely. So as everyone don't know, but my name is Lashea Knox. I'm actually an entrepreneur. I have not I've been into Forex 4 years, but I also have started my spiritual journey back in 2019. And how I started that journey, I started seeing numbers. And the first set of numbers I started seeing was 555. And I'm like, what is this? Right? So it was new to me, but then it was like, okay, who am I? Why am I here? And I always had these questions about who I was and why am I here, sort of thing, right? As time went on, as we know, time is an illusion. It doesn't exist. But whatever, we're not going to get into that because, I can go deep, right? But anyway, I started asking questions and was like, I used to write letters to God and was asking myself, like, why you keep saving me, right? Because I've been through of course, a few trials and tribulations like we all have is life. And what I tell myself, if what don't break you, it makes you stronger. And that was literally my post that I posted earlier, that it's literally here to build us up And if I didn't get broken down, I wouldn't came out of my comfort zone. And thanks to Jordan and Chaston, they actually helped me along my journey. And I truly appreciate that. I mean, I appreciate you guys, whether you guys know it or not, right? So I'm in this big, I used to be in this bubble, and now I'm like, so, but I started my journey back in 2019, not actually knowing who I was, what my purpose was. But lo and behold, I started receiving more spiritual numbers. I started reading them up, and I'm like, why is this starting to resonate with what I'm doing right now? Am I not supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be doing this? So it started on a journey of self-talk, how you were basically saying, Jordan, just talking to yourself, because that's truly who we are. We're higher. I mean, our higher self literally is our God self, right? Is us talking to ourselves, which is self-talk. So I was asking myself, who am I? And I received different messages, which I would say would be my ancestors, right? Because they are within us. They live through us. But I just started receiving these messages, and lo and behold, they started sending me people, and then I started reading. And with me reading, it brought me to another level of tapping in, right? Spiritually. So now what I do with my affirmations, I speak these affirmations over myself, and I also meditate twice a day. So I'm not going to go too much into the spiritual aspects, but I am going to go into my journey on where I am now and how meditation and affirmation has helped me. And also writing down things, literally setting these goals, are also part of affirmations, whether many people know it or not. With affirmations and writing things down, I am able to manifest a lot of things. So it all coincide with spirituality. It all goes together, where whether you're talking about the goals or if you're talking about affirmations, believing and speaking things, because everything starts with our mind, right? Our mind, our words, our words can actually create things in our lives to happen. And really, truly, nothing exists unless we create it, right? And that's what we have to understand. So there's understand, understand, overstand. I'm not going to get too deep, you guys, but this spiritual journey has been truly amazing for me. It has built me up to a level that I haven't even seen yet. But I know I'm getting ready to go to a level that I can only imagine. Why I can only imagine? Because I'm creating it myself. I'm truly excited, you guys. I'm so excited. But literally, affirmations, I am so happy and grateful now that I am a multiple seven-figure trader. And with me putting those words out there in the universe, what's happening is I'm receiving the downloads that I need to become that seven-figure trader. I am so happy and grateful now that I love me and abundantly and, selflessly. Because if you first don't love you, you have to be mindful that you cannot, okay, hold on, let me go back. If you can't first love yourself, you cannot love anyone outside of you, is basically what I want to say. You have to love you first, right? And with that, everything that you actually attract is a reflection of you on the vibration that you raise yourself up to. So you have to love yourself first, right? Which is big. So I speak affirmations daily. I actually have a recording of myself saying it to myself.
Yeah.
So I hear it.
Affirmations, but they don't actually record themselves. That's something I actually need to do. Is record
you need to record yourself. So just to write, and that's what I started off doing. I started at the time I was writing scriptures, and I would get up and I would have them on my mirror in my bedroom. And then what I would do after I did that, I would do my affirmations. And this is before I even started meditating. So I started this, and then I used to write And I still do. I write all the time, and not intentionally knowing that I was tapping into something greater than I could actually explain right now with this whole spiritual thing. I used to write, and literally I have been able to manifest things that I wrote down 2 years ago, and it's starting to come together, it's starting to come in. But what we have to realize is we have to be on a certain frequency to receive what we ask for.
Exactly.
And the way you do that, yep, and the way you do that is meditation and connecting with your higher self.
Exactly. I agree. And most people, so let me ask you this. So for the people that don't meditate, tell them why they should meditate.
I feel like you should meditate, and I'm gonna say this: meditation is a way to connect to yourself, whether you believe, I mean, not just within you, but also to that higher realm. Everything is spiritual, whether you believe in God, Buddha, whatever your religion is. The higher self is still in the spiritual realm, right?
Yes,
so we definitely want to connect to that spiritual realm if we want things to happen for us in the physical, because we're all spiritual beings. So I feel like meditation is a connection to this whole pretty much universe, God, being, whoever it is you believe in.
Yeah.
But meditation,
and I know
and another
for a lot of people,
go ahead.
yeah, for a lot of people too, it helps them, relax. And for some people they worry, it helps them relax, and just takes that stress off of them too. And with them connecting to themselves, for me, I get those downloads. I get these flashes of ideas, and that's why I can say that meditation has been a big part of my growth inward, but also outward within my business too. And it's just that's a whole deep conversation in itself. But yeah, I believe it all the way.
Actually, meditation helps with you not having to take medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Like my son, he met my son and my two daughters. They're 16, 13, and 4. We all meditate together before we lay down at night, and then I meditate when I rise, in the day. But at night we meditate because the brain waves in your brain, literally at, I want to say 432 hertz, actually radiates. And they told me my son had epilepsy, but I say no, he doesn't. Literally, meditation heals the body. It can heal the body based off of the brain waves in our brain. It's a deeper level.
Change the whole DNAs almost, like your whole DNA be transformed. It's like amazing.
Yes. It's deep. Like our whole, and the whole spiritual aspects of life is everything to me. It's not even something, like I tell people, this is not new age. This is literally something that a lot of people, whether they want to believe it or not, especially if they want to get to success, you have to go to the spiritual realm. And I went into the 12 laws of the universe. Literally, to keep what it is that you want, you have to go by these laws. And a lot of people be running to get to it. But then when they get to it, they can't keep it, and they don't know why. You have to follow laws. It's 12 laws of the universe. 12 laws.
Yeah, and whenever I found out about the laws, I would say that my life changed drastically. Now, of course, with the changes that happens, a lot of people want to be like, yeah, I'm spiritual, but like, really, if you really are spiritual, you won't go out there and celebrate, because that you're being shedded, and you're getting, everything is coming out like that, that shadow. And yeah, shadow work, like she said, is a bitch. So it really it's tough. If we just instantly just jump to a higher level, and we stay there, our physical bodies and everything, all of our wrong and everything would just come out, and we would have to deal with those things. And, it's just sometimes, when you go down a spiritual route. For me, when I first started, I lost my car, it wasn't right for me. I lost a lot of friends, certain family members. I had to put a distant arm length towards them. And it's just, and I started to realize like, okay, because before, the reason why I had to get into the spiritual side, because I was like, man, I would make my money and then I would lose it, and I would make it. It's just a crazy
Yep.
up and down roller coaster. I'm like, bro, like I'm tired of this. There has to be another way. And I realized it was just because like I wasn't online. I just
Yep.
wasn't, people that, wanted to see me do well. Like I wanted to see everybody else do well, but they didn't want to see me do well. So that kept me down and so much more. But yeah, so I feel you on that. I feel you.
Yes, definitely. So I'm at the place now that I'm working on spiritually more than the physical things. Why? Because the spiritual is going to allow me to keep everything that I desire when it does come in, because I'm following the laws. I'm, knowing that there's not really a bad and a good, that literally what has to happen is, there has to be pretty much, what is it, a cause and effect within the one of the 12 universal laws. So it gets deeper. And again, I just when I started my journey, I just started reading. I read probably a book every 2 weeks, and I bought over 30 books from last February 2020 till now, and I'm just consistently in my knowledge. Um, and if I
That's
can
good.
recommend, huh?
No, that's good.
And if I could recommend any book to anyone, it would be The Science of Self. Find out who you are, the science of who you are, because that would tell you on a deeper level spiritually, um, where you're able to, the level that you're able to obtain spiritually. And that's why I tell people, if you don't, the science is everything, but
Yeah.
some people don't want to go that deep, and there's so many levels of spirituality. But I want to go deep, 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 deep. I want to know
Yeah,
the
you wanna
beginning.
you wanna know pretty much
Yeah,
everything that involves you. You wanna know how the world works so that you can, live in peace and alignment with your life. It's so many things to just know. Like it's so many things that we don't know, but it's things that we are discovering. And once we discover these things, we're just like, dang, like I wish I would have known this 10, 15 years ago. Like, the kids
right,
nowadays are starting to like, like of course with the social programming, we're naturally supposed to be, closer to the veil, or, supposed to know these things. But as we get older, our family tells us, no, we can't do this, or you're not good enough, or you can't do that. And like we start to lose these powers and these abilities, or we just kind of, forget about them. So like, with my goal and, not just, see with Plughub, like I'm not just here to like help people,
right,
financially make money. It's not even really that. It's my goal is to connect us together so that I can, connect you to somebody else that's going to change your life.
right,
And, me directly, I just want to raise the vibration. So it's like, I'm not going to bring any low vibrational people around the club, around Plughub at all. There might be
right,
people in this group that might watch and just be like, man, like, I love the vibe, but, so I can't hang with y'all on that. And that's cool. That's cool for them. But like, if you want to continue to change the world and make an impact with us, hey, we here, we open arms, so you can hang out with me, you can hang out with Chase, you can hang out with Shay, y'all. Like, y'all can hang out with anybody that's, we're just building a family. And I just want everybody to know that, like, this is just one of the conversations we're just going to, this is like a normal conversation between me and you both. You know what I'm
right,
saying? But
right,
also for other people, you know, they're like, okay, this is kind of new. Like, I'm interested in hearing about what this is and what the truth
right.
is. Because when I started to find out some of the truth, man, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of keep crying a little bit.
Listen,
When I found
and,
those
and
like
that's where
small
I'm at
tips.
right now. And I just found out some more information, just tapping in, and I'm like, oh my. So, and I'm a spiritual leader. Like, I've been called to lead people spiritually. So this thing for me is everything, because I know with leading people spiritually, it can change their lives mentally, physically, financially, on a whole nother level, right?
Like a
So I
new
take
person.
this thing, yeah, so I'm taking this thing with my whole heart serious. But if anybody need any help, I'm here, conscious_conversations 20. I go live on there every Monday. I also have a Facebook group called what is it? It's Spiritual Awakening and Healing. I created that because I was told to jump in October 2020 last year. I was told to create something. And I just ran with it, and I was able to get um, like-minded spiritual beings here in Houston, Texas, because that's where I'm at. And as I grow, I want to be able to help others learn who they truly are, and their higher purpose here spiritually.
Yeah, and I'm just inviting people. Yeah, so all these notifications popping up. So now I guess here's another question I want to ask you. So, what are your top 3 favorite affirmations that you tell yourself?
I am beautiful. I'm bold. I am courageous. That's one. I am so happy and grateful that I am becoming the best version of myself. I am so happy and grateful for sure that I'm a multiple 7-figure
Yeah.
Forex trader.
Do it. Do it. Look, hold on, let me see. Hey, yo, Chase, what's your favorite affirmation? I know one of them, but I'm gonna see if you gonna say it. Look, that's her affirmation. I am that bitch. Look, whenever, look, true story. Whenever
What's
she says,
yours?
huh?
What's your top 3?
Mine? Oh, shoot. Let's say, I am an influencer, and I change people, and I change people's lives. I am, the best at what I do. And also, I love everything about my talents, and I mean, I might switch the words up here and there, but I go down a line like that. I'm still trying to figure out my favorite one, play around,
Oh,
figure
my
out which
bad. I
one.
don't know if you
But
can say
I always say I'm powerful. I always say, I am the plug. You know what I'm saying? I say all of it.
Right,
You know?
right. And that you are. You definitely the plug. I truly appreciate you um, for reaching out when you did. Because I
Yeah,
knew it was time to shift. But sometimes we just need that person that be like, you know what, come on with me. Let's
yeah.
let's let's grow something bigger than what we see here. Or you know what I'm saying? And it was more than just trading at the time for me too. I needed to be around more spiritual people
Yeah.
before I took this journey. I mean, as
Yeah.
I came along this journey.
Like it's important to just be around people like that because it's like if you're around like 5 people that are just downing themselves negative, and for someone to have this, it's like Spider-Man said, with great power comes with great responsibility, or
Right,
was
right,
steadily, it don't matter. But the fact was that with this knowledge, it is power, and it does come with responsibility of you're now responsible of taking care of your energy. You're now responsible of the type of people that you bring around you. You're
right,
responsible for how you speak about yourself and how you speak
right.
to others. So it's like there's so much that goes into it. Like every day, like I might blurt something out, and me, I might argue with somebody. Sometimes me and Chasey might bump heads because she might say something, and I'm like, no, no, don't say that, don't say that. And then she'll be like, what do you mean? I'm like, I just don't want you to speak that out. And vice versa, she holds me accountable too. I might be feeling down, I might be saying something, and she's like, no, don't say that. Like, do you want to attract that? No, say it. So we help each other, we help each other out. Even the kids, they listen to us do that too. So like the other day
Yeah.
we were playing a board game, and the Elijah, yeah, he was just like, I'm gonna win. Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna win right before the game started, but he started losing, and it don't matter how it happened, he ended up winning the game.
And that's what I'm saying. speaking, whatever you say pretty much after I am, you're manifesting it, whether it's good or bad. And a lot of people don't know that they're doing that intentionally or unintentionally, right? So you have to be careful, like, I am great, or just being grateful will manifest great things in your life. So just being positive all the time. I know the world we live in is not where it needs to be, but what helped me a lot, staying out of not being positive because of the world, the state that the world is in, I turned
Yeah.
off the TV. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't watched, like, the news. If I want to know something that's happening on the news, I may call my mom and dad, right? I'm like, Mom, what happened? Or, you know, and they'll just tell me what it is I need to know, because and that's what's been helping me, right? On the level of elevating myself spiritually as well. So,
I like the wristbands.
oh yeah, the evil eye.
Yeah.
Protection.
I be catching people's bracelets. I ain't wearing mine at the moment, but you know, I be wearing my stuff. So look, I got 2 more questions for you before we
Yes.
start wrapping it up. So
Okay.
this question would be, so for anybody that listens to this call now, or for someone else that is listening, you know, later with the recorded version. Of course, I believe, you know, the right people will hear a certain message whenever they're supposed to be here. So what is that message that's flowing through you that you want to speak or say to this individual that's listening?
Learn who you are. Learn your spiritual self, so you can become the best version of yourself and tap into your potential, right? And that's literally what's been helping me, is tapping into myself spiritually to bring out what I already had in me that I was afraid to bring out of me. So that's what I would say. Just tap into yourself spiritually, whether whoever it is you believe in. Why? Because we are all spiritual beings, whether we serve whoever it is that we serve.
Yeah, you're 100% positive on that, and you're 100% right. And then I guess the last question. So so of course you can type this in the comments after. So tell everybody where they can find you, and tell them, a little quick brief about, your group, Conscious Conversations, or, your other group.
Okay.
Just let them know where they can find you and what they're expected to hear from and get from being with you.
Okay, so I am on conscious_conversations20 on Instagram. I'm also on Conscious Conversations on Facebook. I have a group called Spiritual Awakening and Healing on Facebook as well. And what you will get from me is I know the science of who we are. I am a healer. I am, first off, I'm a mother of 3. Another thing you would get from me is a lot of spiritual enlightenment, because I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge that has been passed down to me from my ancestors. I also do egg cleansing, readings. My daughter, I gave her, well, she has a gift. So I didn't give her, well, I gave it to her, but it was passed down. But she actually reads tarot. So she's a tarot card reader. And she's 16. So and when I say she good, y'all. My baby good. So check her
Well,
out.
I'm gonna have her come online next. Next time we'll do
My
a live.
baby's 15. She powerful. I'm trying to get her to not be scared of the people and learn how to, so we can protect our energy. Another thing I do, did I say I do the egg cleansing readings? Okay, I do the egg cleansing, I do spells, and I also do what else I do? Rituals. So I know how to make the money jars to manifest money. And that, listen, it's been flowing since I've been stepping out. Telling people the 12 laws and things like that. So I know a lot. I know a lot because all I do is read. If you need any books that you would like for me to recommend, I also just did a live on my Facebook page, which is Lashea Knox, which I was telling people how they can actually heal themselves using herbs, and I have a book for that. So if you're interested in knowing how you can heal yourself and don't want to take the COVID-19 vaccine, definitely reach out to me. I got the book, and I'm not charging you for the book at all. Why? Because I believe in saving someone else's life and don't have to, we don't have to charge for that. That's just how I am. So if you're interested in that, I got you.
That's good. I didn't even know that, but look,
I think y'all to do too. Yes, herbs. We can do like herbs. We can use for food. We can use for magic, and we can also use herbs for healing.
I definitely want to get more involved in that, and I also want to find a way to incorporate that with the rest of the community in Plughub. So this is now a bonus question. Now this is the bonus question. Why do you love Plughub Network?
I love Plughub. Plughub is literally where we can come together and be able to grow together. And my light just went off. But we can actually grow together. We can network together and find ways to build one another up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I guess that's pretty much it. I definitely want to have you talk on here again soon. Look, this stuff is actually pretty fun. Like most people, they're scared to get on here, but no, like it's fun as long as you come on here and you got the energy. And
I ain't scared no more, y'all. I ain't scared. I used to be scared to go live, and that was something that I had to do within my shadow self, like believing in who I am. Like that's where I'm telling you, spiritually, it will bring you to levels that you never would have seen yourself coming out of being. And I know I haven't even seen a tad bit of what's getting ready to come into my life. But literally, I'm telling you, spiritually, tap in, you guys, tap in. It's going to make you feel confident, bold, and courageous.
I already told you this month of February, you're about to see you're about to see a huge uptrend, not just in the markets, but you're about to see an uptrend in your life and in your business. And I'm divinely telling you.
I received that.
All right, guys. So I guess thank you guys for jumping on and listening to today's talk. We want to, just bring more people on to kind of share stories. So if you love, Shea's story, you love everything about her, make sure, show her some love in the comments. Until then, guys, saying love y'all family, saying love the plugs. Deuces, everybody. Thank you, Shea.
Thank you for having me, Jordan.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.